This is GNU, and for this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to import different file formats in both GNU Octave and GNU Radio. So for GNU Octave, we're going to be importing a .csv file into Octave. First, let's create the CSV file, which is here. I have WPS office open and inputted random numbers, so this will serve as our data. So we need to save this file as a CSV file. Also, please take note that we need to save this file in the same this file in the same folder as the one that we are going to save our .m files from the Octave later on. So in this case, I have created a folder called video tutorial, and we're going to save all our files here since we need the files for Octave and the file that we want to import needs to be in the same directory. So here we're going to save it as a CSV file. Now that that's saved, you can now exit and go to Octave. So this .m file, or the Octave file, is currently unsaved. So in order to read the file or to import the file, we need to input this command. We need to put a name. In this case, it's read data, and CSV read. That is the command, or like the code that enables us to read the data from the CSV file. Now we need to input in single quotation marks inside parentheses the exact file name that we saved the CSV file. So if we're going to check, it's named as sample.csv. So input that here. There you go. And then need to display command. Display read data to display the data in the CSV file. So let's try to save this in the same folder as we saved the CSV file. Let's find that folder here, video tutorial folder. We can name it whatever we want, so CSV Octave. Let's do that. Save. And you need to double check your directory, so change it to where this file is saved. So it's not here. We'll wait. Here, choose. So the current directory is in the video tutorial folder. Now it's ready to be executed, and there you go. The data from the CSV file is now displayed inside Octave command window. That's it. Moving on for the Octave, the GNU Radio flow graph, we need to create a folder again, and also we need to have a .wav file inside the folder that we are going to save this GNU Radio file later on. So in this case, I have a audio file, which is a .wav file named voice.wav. So it's already in the video tutorial folder. This is going to serve as our sample audio file. We're going to, in the components, we're going to find WAV file source under core file operators. You can find it there, WAV file source. We'll click it, put it here. We also need a throttle. Another one is an audio sync. And lastly, a QT GI time sync. It's under the core, instrumentation, QT, and here, QT GI time sync. So that's complete. For the sample rate, we currently have a sample rate of 32,000 hertz. Increasing this, or the sample rate, increasing the sample rate will make our audio seem to like fast forward, or the time shortens, so like the voice pitch increases, and the time duration of the audio file decreases, since the file and the audio is like fastened or hastened. However, if we lower this down, then it's going to feel like it's in slow motion. It's going to sound like it's in slow motion, because it is. The duration it's gonna be longer, and the pitch of your audio file is going to be a lot lower. So in this case, let's try 48,000. The sample rate is automatically used in the throttle and the audio sync, since it is what we have selected. I mean, it was defaultly selected in the throttle and the audio sync blocks, right? And also make sure that all the blocks are not in complex type, but in flow type. Okay, so let's all make this type its type to float, so it only applies to throttle and QT-GI time sync. Now all we need to do is connect the blocks in this manner. And also, of course, let's not forget to tell the GI radio, or tell this block, the WAV file block, where to get the audio source file. So in this case, you just double click the block, and it's here in the file blank. Click the triple dot in the right side, and then you can browse your computer files for the audio file or source file that you want to import. So in this case, it was in the video tutorial folder, which is in data-d, documents, SIGPro lab here. So this is the audio file. So let's open that. There you go. This is the directory of the audio file. Click apply. Okay. And let's save this file in the same folder again as where we saved our audio file. Let's title it radio voice. Okay, save. All right, let's try to execute if it works. It also shows the plot of the sound signal. It's currently played right now. So, you can use these methods to for analytics, like if you want to analyze the signals of the sounds of the source file that you have. And for the Octave, you can also quickly import data, such as in the CSV file, to incorporate in your to like incorporate into a code, or if you want to do complex calculations. So uh, this can be very useful as a computer engineering student, and also for other college courses that has a lot of calculations. So that is all, guys. Thank you. I hope you learned something today. Bye bye.